If you've never seen or heard of bananaball, oh, you're in for a treat over the next few minutes. The Party Animals and Texas Tailgaters are part of the 5-team Bananaball League, and for 3 straight nights, they'll be putting on a show, to say the least. Sports Director Andrew Nepson joins us now after taking in night number 1 at Greater Nevada Field, and boy, Andrew, I've got to say, you look good.
Thank you, sir. Finally found a use after all these years for this random banana hat. Thank you, Lord. Now, for all those that have yet to take in Bananaball, which got its start in Georgia with the now legendary Savannah Bananas, let me give you some warnings. 1, it's loud. 2, there's a lot going on. But most importantly, 3, it's the best time you can have at the ballpark, hands down. All right, let's meet the boys. First up, those Party Animals. And in the other dugout, the Texas Tailgaters, who screamed Lone Star State from the first pitch. But hey, how's about some beer before entering the batter's box? This game isn't for the faint of heart, folks. Bananaball is described as the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, and it lived up to the description. For example, this is just a simple sacrifice fly for Texas, but to celebrate, it's time for Jimmy Strangs to bust out the fiddle and start up an old school hootenanny. Look up the word, it's used properly and in context. In the outfield for the Tailgaters, look at this guy who has some tricks up his sleeves. Marcos Castillo spinning behind the bat grab not once, but 2 times in a row. Now for some good wood. Oh, up for the Party Animals, Mr. Swan. Look at Mr. Swan swim down the lake. Very nice, Jason Swan. And of course, there's home runs, and then there's banana blasts. The latter of the two, much more intriguing. Now, speaking of the latter, those things I mentioned, here's one for the Tailgaters, Nick Lopez. No doubt about this one, leaving to right field. You see that bat flip, and as a reward, the big hat and the Texas title belt. Now time for the sun to set, but not before the grills hit the infield for the Tailgaters, but a smacker of left field off the bat of Bryson Bloomer, and he's in at second base and swigging whatever's in there. Maybe the bartender down the right field line hooked him up with a little something. Just a little taste of the wildness that was had tonight. Party Animals win 5 innings to 1. If you care about that.
The sold out crowds, every stadium that we go to, major league, minor league, it's an amazing experience, and just giving me the opportunity to keep playing the game that I love. I was sleeveless for the first couple of innings, and then I usually wear the sleeves down, so I went back to my routine, which actually worked because I went backside newt when I put the sleeves down, but I'll have the sleeves off tomorrow, and I'll have a vest on tomorrow, so you see the abs.
And that rhyme is what you call a tease. Game 2 of the 3-game set comes tomorrow night, with the first pitch once again slated for 7 p.m. But I do have to mention, I told you off air, for all the 4- and 5-year-olds out there and myself, Animal Party mascot is named Farty, the gassiest mascot in all of sports. It just doesn't end.
No.
There's so much out there.
Yep. I'm not sure I've never seen so many pelvic thrusts in such a short amount of time.
Indeed, good sir. I take my hat off for that.
All right.